When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. I would like to die on Mars. Just not on impact. People work better when they know what the goal is and why. It is important that people look forward to coming to work in the morning and enjoy working. People should pursue what they're passionate about. That will make them happier than pretty much anything else. I think life on Earth must be about more than just solving problems. It's got to be something inspiring, even if it is vicarious. I don't create companies for the sake of creating companies, but to get things done. When Henry Ford made cheap, reliable cars, people said, "Nah, what's wrong with a horse?" That was a huge bet he made, and it worked. If you go back a few hundred years, what we take for granted today would seem like magic, being able to talk to people over long distances, to transmit images. Flying, accessing vast amounts of data like an oracle. These are all things that would have been considered magic a few hundred years ago. If something's important enough, you should try. Even if the probable outcome is failure. Life is too short for long-term grudges. I'd rather be optimistic and wrong than pessimistic and right. I always invest my own money in the companies that I create. I don't believe in the whole thing of just using other people's money. I don't think that's right. I'm not going to ask other people to invest in something if I'm not prepared to do so myself. There have to be reasons that you get up in the morning and you want to live. Why do you want to live? What's the point? What inspires you? What do you love about the future? If the future does not include being out there among the stars and being a multi-planet species, I find that incredibly depressing. I think it's very important to have a feedback loop, where you're constantly thinking about what you've done and how you could be doing it better. There's a silly notion that failure's not an option at NASA. Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. The path to the CEO's office should not be through the CFO's office, and it should not be through the marketing department. It needs to be through engineering and design. Some people don't like change, but you need to embrace change if the alternative is disaster. It's okay to have your eggs in one basket as long as you control what happens to that basket. I think that's the single best piece of advice. Constantly think about how you could be doing things better and questioning yourself. It's very important to like the people you work with. Otherwise, your job is going to be quite miserable. I'm interested in things that change the world or that affect the future, and wondrous, new technology where you see it, and you're like, wow, how did that even happen? How is that possible? If you get up in the morning and think the future is going to be better, it is a bright day. Otherwise, it's not. Any product that needs a manual to work is broken. I tend to approach things from a physics framework. And physics teaches you to reason from first principles rather than by analogy. Persistence is very important. You should not give up unless you are forced to give up.